Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Tranquil Waters by Stevie. Happy Monday. At least I hope it's a happy Monday. We are working on our contracts. As you can see, I'm over here on field 20 all by my lonesome. So after I left y'all yesterday, I continued to collect some straw. Figured out why the forage pickup deal wasn't working. Apparently, I had too much straw in the here. Once it reached about a little over halfway, well, that's at 60%. The forage harvester, the forage pickup deal stopped working. So I emptied out the other trailer, and the forage header started working again. So I don't know, maybe it's a weight balance thing. I don't know. But on top of that, I was able to collect about 2 million liters of straw, saved the game, left it, came back into the game, and I watched all the straw just disappear in front of my eyes. Apparently the game does not like to keep the straw windrows there after you save and quit. I attempted many different things to try to get it to work. I could not. So, that being said, we still got a couple million liters out of it. Actually over that, because we've got about 600,000 in this thing. And actually, I'm thinking now, this is probably not going to work. I'm probably going to need to go empty. Well, let's test it. Let's test it and see if it'll work. I don't think it's going to, but we'll give it a go. So I hope your week is starting off nicely. Of course, it's going to make a liar out of me. That's fine. I'd be happy if it did. Nope, it's not going to work. All right. Let's go empty. Actually, you know what? I wonder, what do you think the likelihood is of the AI getting this thing over to the Monkey D. Luffy straw processing plant? I would say slim to none, but we are going to attempt it anyways. We can drive over there. How far are we? We can't be that far away, are we? Because I think we're up here. Oh, it's right there? Shoot, I'm going to go myself. It's right there, for goodness sakes, Brad. Open your good eye. So, yeah, it was kind of a bummer. I couldn't get the game. I could not get the game, no matter what I did, to leave our straw alone. So apparently there might be a little bit of a bug maybe in the collect straw after missions mod, or there's some other mod, or it's just the way the game is handling it. I don't really know. You're safe as long as you don't exit the game. But as soon as you exit the game, you're done for. All right. Beautiful. Let's head back to our field. It's not like that hurts us a great amount. Well, I'll tell you though, we would have ended up easily over 4 million liters of straw on that field. I can't even imagine. Is that thing trying to unload? It's so weird. Sometimes it does just fine, and then other times it does this, and I don't understand what the difference is in Corsplay's mind. As to how it handles dumping on a trailer. Oh man. I'm so glad there's no real damage mod out there. So we are working on spelt. What is spelt? Apparently spelt is a type of wheat. It's also known as hulled wheat, Hulled, or my favorite pastime wheat. I always look for this in the store. Dinkel wheat. If you have never had a Dinkel wheat bread grilled cheese, you are missing out. It's the Dinkel that makes the extra flavor there. It's a wholesome wheat. I have no idea where our little buddy finished off here. Oh, over here. Okay. So you got to go for the Dinkel. Go for the Dinkel wheat. Apparently it's one of like a super old known crop, like from according to Wikipedia, 5000 BC E. I don't know what the E is. I've only heard of AD and BC. What's E? I don't know. It's a staple food, though, in parts of Europe, apparently. Apparently, it's also considerably more healthier. Ooh, there's a little freeze up. Considerably more healthy, apparently. I don't know, maybe not considerably, but it is healthier than your standard wheat. For whatever reason that is. Maybe because it has more Dinkel in it. I don't know. That'd be a great commercial, wouldn't it? Hey kids, get your parents to buy you some Frosted Flakes now with Dinkel wheat. Oh, yeah. I wonder if gluten-free and Dinkel-free. Maybe that's what we need to start advertising in our foods. Hey, do you have a Dinkel allergy? Here's some good news for you, my friends. Here's some good news. We now offer gluten and Dinkel-free wheat bread, Dinkel-free pizza, Dinkel-free pasta. The list goes on for those Dinkel allergies. Don't let Dinkel bring you down. We need a campaign, you know, like got milk, got Dinkel, got no Dinkel. I think I knew somebody with the name of Dinkel. Maybe it was Hinkle. I forget now. I forget if it was Dinkel or Hinkle. Oh, hello, Mr. Combine. Stay out of your way. Thank you very much. Yeah, the trailer, this whole setup here really likes to be under, well, right around 50%. That 1,000,000 liter mark apparently has a negative impact on how well this forage picker-upper does. I don't know why I thought that, you know, I was going to try, at first I thought maybe it just needed, you know, the game to start over again. So I exited the game, gave it a shot, didn't fix it. I thought it might have something to do with the fact that, I don't know, something to do maybe with the dolly or something. I don't really know, but yeah. That's okay. We can still get 500, 600,000 liters in this thing before it starts acting up. I don't know how much we're going to get out of this field. I don't think we'll get quite that much out of this field. Oh, it didn't like that very much. Let's see if we can go back over that again. Nice and slow. There you go. Scoop it up. Scoop it all up. We like our straw. Oh, yeah. That's kind of satisfying. I like that. So once we get our contracts completed, actually, I could probably, I don't know if I actually completed that other contract or not. We'll have a little extra cash in the bank. We're shooting for another field to expand our farm. I think that's the next thing we need to do. I really want to try and get more fields for more fruit crop alternatives, because right now we're a little bit stuck on what fields we have going. Well, it's kind of bogging down a little bit, isn't it? Well, that's interesting. It doesn't look like... Oh, we got a big mound here. Let's check it out. Come on, baby. Come to Papa. Raise and lower. Yeah. Is our combine stuck again? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Why you stuck? Why you do that? And it can't be because it works sometimes. So I'm guessing it's not because the header collisions are incorrect, because Courseplay does get the measurements right. Boy, that Courseplay thing is just right in our way, isn't it? Get out of there. I'll just move our tractor and see if that helps it out a little bit. I haven't really figured out what the trick is there to have Courseplay load and unload. I don't know. I don't know if it's the direction this thing is facing. What direction are we facing in this thing? We're kind of facing east-west, aren't we? Kind of, more or less. I like to park it kind of in the middle of the field early on, so that Courseplay doesn't have necessarily one, too far to drive one way or the other. And then I'll kind of move it, but let's get Courseplay fired up. We'll try to move our trailer again and see. Maybe the head, that doesn't look right. Maybe it doesn't have the right. Maybe it doesn't have the right measurement for the head. Let's see here. Boy, that looks way off, unless this is one of those. Courseplay always makes, well, not always, but oftentimes makes a half pass. No, you can't dump in there, buddy. Sorry. Straw only. Thanks for trying. Let's take a quick peek ski at our contracts. Completed. I think we can. I don't think I borrowed any equipment for that. So we'll just complete that contract. Courseplay should make a full pass this time. Let's see what it does. Let's get the old John Deere out of here. We'll point it the other way and see if that helps at all. We'll go this direction. Right about there, I think. And let's just see if Courseplay's happier. Oh, it looks like it's got the header width okay. Alright. Let's get back to our straw then, I guess. Beautiful fall day here where I live. I think, fall is just, and I've talked about it before, but fall is just one of those months that has a lot of things going for it. When are the Olympics coming back? Do we have Olympics? Don't they Aren't they like every 2 years on the evens? So is it Summer Olympics is next? I can't remember. I think Summer Olympics is 24, I think. I'm trying to think, was the last Olympics winter? Boy, I can't remember. Are the Olympics as big a deal anymore as they used to be? It seems like it just kind of seems like they were a little bit bigger deal before. I don't know. I don't know if that's because like because of cable and everything else, social media, YouTube, all the streaming services, we have access now to a lot more Olympic events throughout the off years. Like you can watch a lot of the Olympic events like I think I watched some luge competition that wasn't part of the Olympics. It was just a luge competition. And of course there's figure skating and what's our... Oh, see, he's unloading. He's unloading. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he likes... I'm going to keep an eye on that. It's either north-south thing. He doesn't like the east-west, or he doesn't like being on the field. Maybe he doesn't like unloading on the field. I don't know. He's not happy about something, though, sometimes with the unloading. I mean, I still feel like Olympics is well watched and whatnot, but I don't know. I get that feeling that it's not quite what it used to be. Maybe people just... Oh, did you try to dump into my spelt, you little stinker? I think you did, didn't you? I think he did. I think that little pipe tried to ruin our spelt wagon. Our spelt wagon. Ario spelt wagon. That joke probably went over the younger folks' heads. I saw, that was one group I wish I would have seen in concert. There's a few musical groups that I wish I would have seen in concert. I didn't go to enough concerts when I was that age. I wish I would have gone to more and made more of a point to do that. I saw, oh, what's the lead singer's name for REO Speedwagon? Is it Dave? Is it Dave something? No, maybe not. I have no idea. Anyways, I saw him. There's a YouTube video of him singing with his daughter and a group of younger kids. I'm guessing maybe high school, or it kind of looked like maybe a high school group, a small choral group, singing "I Can't Fight This Feeling." And she's got a really good voice too. She's, I don't know, I thought I kind of wish she would have sang the whole thing instead of him. Oh yeah. I mean, I was able to see like Journey. I saw Steve Perry's last tour with Journey. I saw the Nylons, an a cappella group. I saw them like 3 times. that was a, you know, they're boy, in their heyday, they were just something special. But they were always in like more, you always saw them, at least where I saw them, in Minneapolis area when I lived in Minnesota. They were smaller venues, and one of them was a dinner theater thing, and it was just so amazing. Unfortunately, where you going, buddy? I'll get out of your way. I don't know where you're going or what you're doing. Oh, you're going to unload? All right. The Nylons from Toronto, Canada, I believe, most of them. There was one original Nylons member that I don't know if he was from that area, but he ended up not too far from where I live as a, I believe, a high school. Are we getting too full, or was that me screwing up? But he was like, he went back after he quit the group. He went back to be a choral director, I think. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us. Neither is the lead singer, the original lead singer, Mark. Neither is the bass singer. Oh, you just don't like that little stretch of straw, do you? Or are we too full for you there, Chief? I think we're getting too full for him. Well, you know what? Now's a good time to go dump. We'll just go dump. How's that? Man, this 47, is it 4755? It's probably got one of my favorite engine sounds in the game. I don't know where the engine sound came from, if the mod author borrowed it from something else or if they just did it themselves, but it just sounds so good. I'd be okay with all of our tractors sounding like that. It sounds really good. Alright, let's give a dump here. I don't know how much this underground deal holds. We're going to be over 3 million. Oh, I think this is the 10 million liter. I think it's 10 million liters. Which is probably a good thing. Ah! That would hurt. I don't use dollies that much in the game. I don't know when the last time was that I actually used a dolly trailer combo. I really don't very much or very often. I know I was kind of looking when I was having trouble, when I was having those troubles getting the straw to pick up. I was looking for an alternative, like a semi, but I was having a hard time finding a semi tractor with a front 3-point, and I know I've seen them. I can't think of what it was though, but I know I've seen them with 3 points somewhere. And then I thought, well, the other alternative I thought of was there's a Unimog out there in our in-game Giants mod hub. I don't know if yeah, this guy here. You can put a front 3-point on here. I thought maybe he might handle things a little bit better, but we'd still have the dolly, you know, connection on the back. I like these Unimogs. Don't see them in the States, I don't think, but I've always liked these things. I remember going for these, really liking them in, I think it was 15, FS15. made a point to use them as much as I could. Those in the Mercedes, the MB tracks. Now, there you go. Why did you skip that row right there, buddy? Why did you do that? You're not going to come back for it either, are you? I don't know why he likes to do that. He did that on the other field, too. On our millets field. Well, we're going to try and get as much straw this time as we can before I have to save and exit. Maybe we'll get it all, actually. But I like this setup. Even though we can't quite get 1 million in here, but it's still a really good setup. It's fast, easy. Coursplay's happy with it. Hired helpers would be absolutely clueless. Well, I say Courseplay is happy with it, but we all saw what happened last time when I used Courseplay with it. I'm pretty sure it was the reversing that Courseplay did not like at all. Really like this whole setup here. The whole John Deere kit. You going to dump, my friend? Yeah? Thinking about it? You see that row you missed right there? You want to go back and get that one there too? Not really? Alright. So if we look at... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. If we look at the course, that row is not, that row is on here. It's not like it created, right? Am I seeing that right? Where is stinking spelt? It's easier to see now. Yeah, it looks like they Courseplay created the course okay. It just said, forget it. I don't really want to get that strip for whatever reason. Alright. Well, to each their own, I guess, you know. We mock what we do not understand. Yeah, I like this setup. How much would this cost us? Because I'd be happy to do this and kind of say screw it to the forage wagon altogether. The only downside is you can't get... it'd be sweet if you could get the... whatchamacallit? Shoot. What's it called? You know what I'm talking about. When I say whatchamacallit, you know what I'm talking about. The silage additive. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. If you could get a silage additive tank for this thing right here, or for this, but it would probably be for this. But we could probably even do without silage additive and just say screw it and just... So if we wanted to buy this setup today, what kind of deal are you going to make me? I know, we probably won't. $65,000. That's just so expensive for this thing, isn't it? For the forage pickup? But I guess when you think about it, it takes the place of a lot of things. Well, it takes the place of a forage wagon, basically. So 65 grandolas. And then if we buy, I think the Mack Trucker, is it? Yes, Mack Trucker. What a cool name, Mack Trucker. We wouldn't even have to. We wouldn't have to get the 1,000,000 liter one. Because obviously we're not... Well, we could still, but nah. Let's just say we went with the 500,000 liter one. We know we can handle 500,000. Boy, that's expensive. $132,000. 132.5 plus basically, so a couple $100,000 without the dolly. Then the dolly, excuse me, I think the dolly's like 10, right? Yeah, 9,000 for the single axle. There's other dollies out there. Maybe I need to look at other dollies to see if that's the issue with it not being able to handle 1 million liters in this thing. I want to find out why it stops around 500, 600,000. That's just kind of weird. Isn't that kind of weird? It's kind of weird. Where's the where's our combine? It's going home. Why? Why are you going home? The worker just said, screw it, it's lunchtime, and went home. I didn't even know who it was. We're going to fire that person, man. You can't just leave the job site like that, right? That's not right. That's not right at all. Man, it went a long ways, too. Holy cow. How did that even... Did you all see it going bye-bye? I didn't even notice it driving away. So it was here, unloading, and then it just said, okay, thanks, and went home. I don't understand. Why did you do that? I wonder who the worker was. I don't know. Man, I'm surprised it didn't get hung up on these trees or something first. At least it was good enough to make it that far. Where's our... Oh, we're over here. Okay. Well, thanks, Mr. Worker. You're amazing. Well, since we're driving... I guess we will, I guess we'll do this strip it didn't want to do. More or less. It got spelted out and just said, well, forget it. I'm going home. Maybe it didn't like my Dinkel jokes. I don't know. Spelt has a complex history. That's the last line I can see on Wikipedia. It's a wheat species known from genetic evidence to have originated as a naturally occurring hybrid of Triptychal. Oh wait. No, not Triptychal. I don't know what that word is. Tetranoid wheat. Yeah, now I'm just, I don't know. If I start smelling burnt toast, I'm sorry guys, I'm having a stroke, and I'll have to end the have to end this because I think I'm losing my stinking mind. All right, where are we at here, buddy? You way up there? All right, good for nothing. Well, here, you know what? Yeah, okay. You do what you need to do. I have no idea why it drove all the way back to the farm. I can only think it's lunchtime. A little late lunch, maybe. Afternoon snack. I don't know. Spelt is kind of cool looking, though, in real life. It doesn't... It looks a little more like... Yeah, it's... I don't know. You guys should check it out. It actually is kind of cool looking. It's better looking than what this is right here. Let's see here. Nearest. Maybe there's... Is there a don't take a lunch option here that I'm missing? I don't think so. Nope, I don't see don't take a lunch. Avoid driving on fruit is deactivated. Only turning on field is deactivated. Maybe that's what I should do. I'm going to activate that. Maybe that'll keep him from driving off the good for nothing. So what did we decide? $200,000 for us to buy this get up here. Yeah, I don't want, we can't do that, right? It's cheaper to lease. It's not bad to lease. It's not horrible to lease. What do we want for our next field? What do we want to buy for our next field? I'd really like to buy the field we're on. But I know that's out of our reach. That's almost $1 mil. That's going to be expensive. I mean, this little guy here we can afford right now, but I want something more, man. I want something more. These little guys we can afford. That's 151. We can almost afford both of these. Can we join? Can we conjoin these two? You know what? I'm going to turn you off for a second there, Beavis. And we are going to go... I don't know why I called him Beavis, but... maybe we could buy these two fields maybe and join them. This one's weeded out big time. Let's do a little this and this and this and this and this. So we'd have this field... Oh, you're in the... Wait a minute. How did that work? Oh, that... Was I thinking that was a field? What was I thinking? That was a field, wasn't I? Yeah, I was thinking that's a field. That's not a field. I don't know why we need to even buy that ever. But this field here may not be that bad. Maybe that's the field we could scoop up here pretty quick, I would think. That's not too shabby. He's unloading. Let's see what he does. We've got the drone. We've got the hidden drone now watching him. We'll see if he goes back to work or what the dealio is. Looks like he's going back to work. He's thinking about it. He's thinking there's some cold pizza waiting for him though. No. No, pizza's gonna wait. Yeah? Yeah, he's good. Okay, good. I would rather, between you and me, I would much rather have cold Kentucky Fried Chicken than pizza. Because cold Kentucky Fried Chicken, to me, is delish. Like, I could eat Kentucky Fried Chicken hot or cold. But cold pizza, I'm not that big a fan of. I don't know. Never have been, you know. The cold chicken, Kentucky Fried Chicken? Yeah, giddy up on that. I haven't had KFC in a while. There used to be, and I don't know if it's still around, but about a half an hour from me, there was a KFC, one of the old school KFCs that have the buffet. Totally amazing. On the right day. Some days you went in there and it wasn't the best. But there were other days you went in there and it was just, yeah. KFC buffet was awesome. The price was right. They kept the chicken stocked really well. They had some of this crumble dessert too that was really good. Biscuits. I mean, all the KFC sides and stuff were on this buffet. Man, I tell you, you want to put on the old feed bag. Find yourself a KFC buffet and go to town. Make them wish, make them regret that you showed up. So many times I've gone into these places, like either the Chinese food buffets or pizza buffets or whatever, and I think this is the time that I'm going to get kicked out. I want them to actually kick me out, right? I just never can do it. I never can eat as much as I want to. Yet I know some of these skinny people, these rails that can just pound it down. I watched that girl, Katina Kilos or Kilos, something like that. She's got a YouTube channel. She's like this petite 5-foot girl that would easily eat me under the table, no doubt about it. She could just pack it in. It just boggles my mind how she manages what she does. All right, I think we're gonna wrap this up. I think we have got what we need. There we go. I can stick with it a little bit longer, maybe get a little bit more done. I'm going to keep an eye on our stinking combine and make sure they don't take off on us again. I need to move our trailer over a lot closer for the combine so it doesn't have to drive so far. I'm going to go see if I can find that hired helper that took off on us. Come on, come on. Right click. There you go. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, you all have an awesome Monday. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Be safe. Take care of each other. And we'll be back here on Tranquil tomorrow for some more fun and inspirational and even possibly educational farming simulator action. All right, everyone. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.